Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. It is Mia with Southern Willow Crafting here and Chalk with Mia with a fun live, or let's just say I have a couple of ideas today. So we are going to have to figure this out together, you guys. Just because I have so many ideas now floating in my head and I'm so excited about all of them and how do you choose and what do you do? So I have two different craft projects today because I have to paint both. So I figured while one's drying, we'll work on the other and vice versa. And hopefully you will get an idea and again, be inspired. Always my hope that you will get some ideas of what to do. Let me get this into my group here. Share with my free crafting group. If you guys are not a part of my free crafting group, type the word craft in the comments and you should get in a message with a link to Southern Willow Crafting where sometimes I offer bundles and deals and that sort of a thing inside of that group. Okay, so let me get this right here. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Let me know when you're on. And, you know, just say hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so now we need to make sure we're not hearing me in stereo, as I always say. That is not something that you guys want, I know. Oh, okay, comments on. Okay, let's see if I can see. I'm not seeing comments and I'm not seeing who's on. So if you're on, hello. Sounds like Mrs. Doubtfire, right? Hello. Did you guys ever watch that movie? I don't know. It was a big movie when I was growing up. It was a fun one. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so these are the comments on. Okay, just want to make sure I don't miss anything. These are the crafting projects that I have in mind today. And I showed one of these to you guys the other day. It's literally all dollar store items. Super cute. I think it's just very simple. Oh, yes, Candy, I did too. Well, hi, Mrs. Barnett. Yeah, I loved Mrs. Doubtfire. Such a good movie, right? Okay, so I have this one. It's just a really thin wood cutout from the Dollar Tree. And one of their silver, they come in packs of 3. I think this one said thankful, welcome, and harvest or something. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint both of them and then glue this on. And it's just a very simple one that you can put on your mantle or on a table setting. And then this one, I have the witch's hat. And so I figured what we're going to do is we're going to use part of a new transfer. So we're going to use the Halloween at the bottom and we're going to put that down here at the bottom. And then I am going to use the cobweb on the October 31st. And we're gonna put some cobwebs and maybe a really old transfer. I don't think it's available anymore and mine is almost kaput, you guys. I have used it so much. It's the skull and it has some spider webs and stuff on it. And then we'll tie a little ribbon across. And I thought that would be a really cute door hanger. So to get started though, let's figure out what color I have that we can paint this pumpkin. I'm thinking just orange, a traditional orange, and or a mustardy orange. And I think, yep, I have an orange. So let's do that. And that'll be super easy. But I don't know about you guys, but I always see these wood cutouts at the Dollar Tree and they're super cute. Maybe we can add a little bow at the top. That would be cute. Hi, Carol. How are you? Oh my gosh. If you guys are here, say hello. If you enjoy crafting or have friends that enjoy crafting and you want to spread the love, I would appreciate it. And if this is your first time, go ahead and hit that like and follow on my page because I try to go live kind of often. And I say kind of because as we all know, sometimes our lives are busy just like others. And sometimes I just get kind of wrapped up in things and I don't get to go live. So, all right, we are going to paint all the things. Let me find my paintbrushes. And we're going to paint the welcome and we're going to paint our pumpkin. And I think the welcome, I'll just paint a cream or something. So I have got, hopefully it's not all dried up. I have got, and you can use just regular old acrylic paints or something you get from Walmart, something cheap, something good. It doesn't really matter. It's just for the season. So I am going to, oh, see, my fear of it being, this is how old some of my paints are. I don't think I need to add a little thinner to that. Okay, so we're not using that orange, but voila, I have another one. I think. We'll see what color this ends up being. I like the deep colors for the season. Oh, yes, that's pretty. Okay, so this is just Georgia clay. That's what it is, Georgia clay. All right, I'm gonna dip the end of my paintbrush just a little bit to get a little bit of moisture on there. And we are gonna just do a quick fun coat on this. And you know, you guys, we can, and we probably should paint both sides, but I'm not gonna do that on the live because I don't want you guys to sit and wait. Oh, let's go ahead and plug in our hot glue gun. Because I'm really here just to give you guys ideas and hopefully inspire you guys on how to take care of your paints. Because actually a lot of these paints are my mother's. She is a true artist. I'm a crafter. She's an artist. And she had a bunch of old paints that she wasn't using anymore. And so, of course, being a crafter, I'm like, hey, hello, hand them on over. And so she did. And some of them are obviously a little old. But that's okay. Actually, I don't know why I'm painting around this thing. I'm going to cut it off because we're going to add our own little bow, I think. Maybe we'll do one of those refabbed bows, which we love so much. The super easy, super simple bow that almost anybody can do. All right, this is such a pretty orange. See, there are no accident, or what is it? There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents that happen when you're crafting and when you're doing arts and crafts. Okay. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please let me know. I am going to be doing a Chalk Couture craft here in just a moment with some of my transfers. There's some gunk in the paint. Is that a technical term? Gunk. But this is fun. This would be fun as a kid's craft. You know, get the kids, they can paint the pumpkins, anything that they want. While they're painting the pumpkin, you paint the small metal piece and, you know, you can then glue on. But this way, or they could paint the metal piece too, and then you just glue it on. It's just smaller, so it makes it a little bit harder. But you guys, what a gorgeous color. I don't know about you guys, but fall, the colors, everything, I say this every live, it's my favorite, my ultimate favorite. I am in love with fall. Fall and I are in a relationship. Okay, so this is our pumpkin. Look at that, so cool, right? Okay, so I'm gonna set this somewhere where it won't be in the way. We're gonna get this. And that can now be closed. And again, whenever I'm crafting, I do like to do both sides. I like to do the sides, the front, the back, because you never know, because I sell a lot of my crafts, and I never know where somebody's gonna put the craft or the piece in their home. And so I always recommend doing all sides because you don't know what's gonna be showing. All right, so we're just gonna choose our good old Dixie Belle fluff here. I don't know if I'm going to have to, if I should have pre-done the welcome sign. We're going to see. It may need spray paint. And if it does, then, you know, it does. And we'll work with it. But I think for the most part, it should work. So you can spray paint this or paint them. I just love them because they're quick and easy signs that are already done for you. And you can, you know, they're just little metal. So you can paint them or do whatever you need to get them the way you want them. And I'm literally just not even caring. I'm just And this could use a couple of different coats. I don't mind the little washed out look a little bit. So I'm gonna keep it that way. Hi Samantha, how are you? Thank you for joining in. All right, I'm gonna hit both of these pieces with our blow dryer. Then we are going to make a little ribbon. I'm trying to think of what I have. I wasn't planning on making a bow, so I only have a few things down here, but we're gonna make it work, you guys. All right, so let's get our blow dryer. And we're gonna get this dry. And I know I said I was gonna alternate my projects because one was gonna dry while the other, but this is so quick and easy. I figured why not just keep doing this one. Good, I'm so glad. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm trying out different times. I don't know when people are available to watch lives or when they're out. And I don't really think there is a science to it, to be honest, because I see people doing lives at 11 p.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and some of them have hundreds of people watching at all different times. So I think it's literally whatever works. Whatever works for the artist or the designer. You guys are going to see this is going to be awesome. And I have some E6000. I'm thinking I might use that. I don't know. I'm going to try hot glue gun first. If the hot glue gun doesn't stay after, throughout the night or something, or when I go to put it up, then I'll use some E6000. But either should really work. I still have a gop of that orange paint over there. Okay, I don't care if that gets in the white because I'll paint the back later. And you could do this reverse sides, do welcome on one side. Like I said, I think harvest was another one. Thankful came in the pack. So there's a couple of different ones. Yeah, I agree. It's just kind of a luck of the draw, right? I'm assuming you're commenting about the times. Yeah. Okay. But I do appreciate you guys being here and sprinkling the love if you feel so inclined. Okay, so, whoops. All right, you guys, this is gonna be so simple and easy. I mean, so cute. And then when we put a bow on it, I'm gonna drop it down just a little bit so that when we put a bow on it, it will work. Let's get our hot glue gun here. I'm literally just trying to get the glue into a couple of different places across the sign, because sometimes a little bit goes a long way with hot glue. Okay. Boom, boom. And we're going to push this down so that it will stay. And again, the E6000 would work as well. I can ball up these little overflows and pull them off. Whoops, my fingernail just scraped it, which is fine. I can go back in with a small paintbrush and fix that. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, super cute. What I will do is go back with a small paintbrush and fix some of the little areas that I hit with my fingernail and mess that up. But look at that, so cute, right? Type the word welcome if you guys are liking this craft. And again, this is all Dollar Tree. So super simple. So far, we're about $2 into the craft, maybe a little bit more because of the paint. Or we are a little bit more because of the paint. Let me get, we're gonna fix some of those little areas that I just hit. But I don't mind a little bit of the brushed look because it just kind of works with the rustic of the sign. So we do have some of this, and I figured maybe what we can do is just do a bow, a traditional bow up at the top. How about that? And tie it. We'll see how that looks. And we'll do 2 different ribbons, 2 different fall themed ribbons. Okay. Oh, good. So glad you like it. I know, it's super cute. And it's simple. It's just simple. It just adds, you know, sometimes we want those added decor items around our house for the season, but we don't want to spend a lot of money on it, right? And you just go in for the look a little bit, and you know, it doesn't matter that this isn't a really thick board. It, you know, when you put it in there with a bunch of other decor items, it's gonna fall right in, and it's gonna look cute. It's gonna fall right in. I know, mom jokes. I know. I do them. I do. But that's me. All right. So we've got those. And let's see if we can just do a simple bow. Traditional bow. And I know there's probably 5 million different types of bows I could do with this. And I'm thinking one of those other 5 million would have been a better choice. I know, let's see here. I'm wondering if I shouldn't have just done a refabbed bow. If I twist this actually, that way when it goes through, there we go. The ribbons will be on the outside, the colors. There we go. That's what I was trying to get the last time. I wanted that plaid to be on the outside. And I probably should have cut it a little bit bigger. But again, I'm here to inspire you guys so that when you do it 10 times better than I did it. And, but it gives you the concept and the idea. Okay, you guys, I think this is so cute. Okay. All right, I'm gonna show this to you guys. I can sit here and fiddle with this bow all day, but I want to just give you guys the idea, and then you can make it perfection. I'm trying to get it so it's not lopsided, but you guys can get it perfected the way that you want, because like we said, there's so many different ways to do bows. But look, you guys, isn't that cute? We probably could have even moved welcome up just a little bit, or maybe just do even a bigger bow, like a really big bow with all different sized ribbon. So what do you guys think? Look, super cute, right? My bow's a little funky, but you guys get the idea. I'll fix that later and I'll take another picture of it. So super cute. So craft number 1 is done. Simple and easy, you guys. Easy peasy. So all Dollar Tree. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so now we need to paint our witch's hat. And I figured, you know what? I am gonna go traditional black with the witch's hat. I think that it being a witch's hat, that's just what needs to happen. So let me get another brush and my black paint. Again, I'm just going with, oh, thank you, Carol. Love the idea. A little cleanup needs to happen on it, but again, you guys get the idea. You understand what my objective was and what it can be. And I'll play with it a little bit afterwards and do all of that. But we are gonna go straight up witch's hat. And what I love about these types of wood cutouts is they can be reversible, most of them. And so I could do a super scary Halloween on one side, and then maybe a cute little witch's hat on the other, depending on how I'm feeling that day. Maybe we'll say the witch is in, the witch is out. I do have a transfer that says that. It's a really old one, and we could put it down here, the witches in, and then on the other side you could put the witches out. Or you could just handwrite it on there. Whatever works. But so many ideas. All right, we are going to get the inside of this because you can see it at different angles. And if I don't do that part right now, when I go to do it later, I might mess up the design because it'll be hard not to get the brush to overflow. So make sure you're getting your edges. And if you guys want, I can put a link to where I get my wood cutouts in the comments, but if you're watching now and you have something to write with, there's a company, there's a couple of them actually, but the one I think where I got this one from, I'm almost positive, is a company called Craft Deals. And I can tell you guys because Chalk Couture doesn't really sell witches hats cutouts. We do pumpkins and houses and all that stuff, but Craft Deals with a Z. So CRAFTDEALZ. And they're a great company. I've bought from them for a while. They have, I think it's a flat rate $10 shipping. And so no matter what you buy, it's just gonna be $10 to ship it. So it would behoove you to probably find a couple of different cutouts that you like. Because you don't want to pay like $2-3 for an item, $5 for an item, and then pay $10 shipping, right? Not anybody's desire. So, but I like them. Their products are quality. They're not like these little, they're not like what you're going to get at the Dollar Tree, which is a thinner cut wood. You're going to get a little bit thicker. Now, a lot of times, sometimes it's going to be real wood. Sometimes it's going to be MDF board, just to be honest. And this is like an MDF board, which I don't mind. I don't mind the MDF boards, but, you know, and it'll tell you in the description. Just smoothing out some of that paint. Again, we're going to... And I do have some really cool Halloween ribbon that we will use to separate the top part of the hat, where you would traditionally see that buckle. I think a lot of witches' hats have that buckle that gets painted on or added on. If you guys have any questions, just holler them out. And again, if you want to join my crafting group, just type the word craft in the comments. It is for non-designers. So if you are a designer with Chalk Couture, so sorry. But if you're a customer or you just enjoy watching crafts, or I try to add other stuff besides this live and other things in there. I do have to admit I've been a little distant recently just because my schedule at work has changed. And I'm trying to get into the routine of that. But I'm starting to get a flow, so I'm starting to come back and be a little bit more active. But you guys are always really good to me. You always give me a little bit of grace when I need it. When life throws you a little bit of a change up, right? All right. Let's see here. We're going to keep, and this will dry fairly quickly. And in the meantime, we can be picking out our transfer or getting it ready. And like we said, I probably, in this case, I'm pretty certain I'll paint the back. I don't know. It just depends on if I end up doing a project. But as a door hanger, you know, somebody may not use it as a door hanger. So that's always my fear, is that they don't, and then the back is not finished. And I like, you know, when I sell something, I like it to be as complete as it can be for the person buying it. Oh my gosh, it looks 10 times better already, you guys. Now that I have black all over my hands. Life of a crafter, right? Okay, so since we have, I'm gonna hit this with the blow dryer and then we're gonna move this cardboard out of the way. I don't know about you guys, I have the Little Mermaid song in my head. I haven't watched the Little Mermaid today. Not too sure what's going on there, but that's what's going on in my head. Okay, and just like that, it is dry. Okay, so let's get this piece of cardboard. These are the inserts for our shipments a lot of times. And so I always use them as paint backdrops. Okay, sorry about that. A little thirsty. Okay, you guys, so we'll put this. Can you guys see it if I put it here? If anybody's joining us, they can kind of see what we were doing earlier. Okay, so again, we are going to use the new transfer because it says Halloween on the bottom. You can put trick or treat, you can put witches in, Halloween, happy Halloween, you know, whatever you want, you could put down there. You could even just put decor, decoration down there. But I want to put Halloween. Although I'm going to show you guys this entire transfer. It is super cute. I love it. I'll put a link to it on my website here once I'm done with the live. But it says, when witches go riding and black cats are seen, the moon, sorry, I can't read all that backwards. The moon laughs and whispers, 'tis near Halloween. And you could use sections of this, right? You don't have to use all of it just like I'm doing. You don't have to use all of it in one full swoop. You can use sections of it, which I really like. Okay, so let's wax our surface. Now, because it's black, you're probably going to see a little bit of the wax initially, but we're going to buff that out, hopefully. Yeah. So you see a little bit of it, but it's not too bad, especially if you do it all the way across. And this is just going to help protect our surface. Again, because it's a wood or an MDF, and it's painted and it's not a flat, sheer, non-porous surface, I want to wax it to help protect my surface. And my transfer, to be honest. Actually, we're going to just go ahead and wax the whole thing because we're going to put designs all throughout it. So this is our new surface wax. I'm loving it, actually. I was a little leery, to be honest, because my first surface wax was not, or it was a chapstick type wax. And it was okay, but it dried out really quickly, and it wasn't, because it was like in a chapstick size, it didn't lend itself to use with large projects like this. So I always reverted to the Dixie Belle Best Darn Wax, which I do love still, but this surface wax is really nice. It's creamy. It looks white, but it goes on clear. And it looks like it's going to last me quite a while. So surface wax also on my website you can get. I'll put a link to that as well. But it really does help protect your surface and your transfer when you're working. Okay, so with this, and I think I'm going to do it, I was thinking of doing it in white, but now that I'm looking, I am thinking, now I'll do the cobwebs in white, but I'm thinking I'm going to do it in the shimmer olive. I have that and shimmer harvest, but I'm thinking the shimmer olive, right? It's green and black. It's Halloween, you guys. Now, I don't know if it's going to match my ribbon that I picked out, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna mix this up because it's a first time use of this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited they have come out with these shimmer colors in multiple colors. They have it in the white, the green, the yellow, a lot of the fall, super pretty, and it adds just a little bit of sheen. Hi Lisa, how are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you guys are just joining, this is just a Dollar Tree pumpkin cutout, and the Dollar Tree, they're metal and they come in trios. So Welcome, Harvest, and something else. And I painted it white and then just glue stuck it on. And I'm gonna fix my ribbon, but you guys get the idea. Add a little bit of decoration on the top, and it adds just a lot to it. So this hat I got, I believe I got this one at Craft Deals, which is one of my go-to wood cutout groups. Now, I'm wondering if I need to put "'Tis Near Halloween" or just Halloween. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? All right, I'm gonna fuzz this just a little bit. And I just need to fuzz the part I'm gonna use. What do you guys think? Do I need to put the "'Tis Near Halloween" or just Halloween? I'm thinking just Halloween, because if we have it up on Halloween, then you're really near Halloween, right? So I think I'm just gonna do the Halloween. Okay. I was gonna see if I could do this without pulling the whole transfer off, because it's so big and it will get sticky. And I just didn't want it to be hard to handle. I could cut it, but then I have to match it up, and with this I can just let it go. All right, let me measure, make sure I'm at least distance from the sides okay. The top and the bottom, I think I'll be okay. So it's about 3.5. Man, right on the money. Don't you guys love it when that happens? Okay, and then from the top and from the bottom, it's close enough, I think. Okay. Hi, Brittany, thank you. Put the, oh yes, the witch in the hat. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. I have the, we'll see how that goes, because I thought the same thing, but I've got the cobwebs, and I'm wondering with the cobwebs, we'll see. And I was gonna put some of the little stars all over, some of these little stars. So let's see how that goes. But I like where your head's at. I was thinking kind of the same thing. All right, so I'm just trying to get all the air bubbles out, and we will get a squeegee. All right, I'm loving this shimmer olive, you guys. Ah, so pretty. I don't know why I was going up and down. Side to side is probably better for this one, because the word's going across and not up and down. Get more bang for my buck with the shimmer paste. This is why I have a rolly chair, so I can literally just roll with it. Okay, with the shimmer paste, you want to push down just a little bit harder than you normally would, because it's got that shimmer part to it. And I just find that it's just a little bit better if you push it through that screen mesh. Okay, are you guys ready? You guys are gonna see it before I do. Oh my gosh. I feel like, what's that meme with that kid who runs into a room and goes, and then runs away? That's what I felt like. Okay. Looky. I'll get really close so you guys can see. You're not going to be able, I'm finding that the shimmer paste do not convey as well over the internet or over the camera as they do in person, but believe me, it is beautiful. Beautiful. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Oh my gosh, it's been a long time. All right, so let me clean this off really quick, since I'm not going to put it in my water. Remember with my new transfers, you don't want to have it sitting in water too long. I could throw it in there and have it sit for a couple of minutes, but you really don't want it sitting for too long of a time. They're finding that it is eating away at the sticky on the back. And we do say you can use these transfers 8 to 10 times, but you certainly don't want to do anything that's going to degrade that any faster. So certainly super easy to clean, especially if you do it as you go. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys. How fantastic is that? Oh my God. I love it. And I've told you guys, I am not a Halloween lover. I've never really been a Halloween lover until I started crafting a lot more. And then it became, I love the designs and I love, everything that can do that. Tangles a spider off the hat tip. Ooh, like a real, not a real spider, but a plasticky spider. That's a great idea. I don't have one, but I can add a little cobweb right here. And then the Dollar Tree has them, so I can go get one. Love that idea. You can even get the ones that are rings, because they're tiny, and that would work. What a great idea. See, this is why I love going live. People are always like, I'm so scared to go live. I'm like, no, because you'll get so many good ideas. Just do it. Okay, so we've got that. All right, now, I wonder if I could fashion a spider out of my pipe cleaners. Anybody got a YouTube video for that? That's a great idea, Kristen. Thank you. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so this is a really old transfer, you guys, and it's got the skull on there, and I love it, but it is super old, and it's losing most of its sticky. But I don't know if you guys can see that big old spider right there, and he has a huge cobweb. And so I wanted to take part of him, like he's crawling off, and part of the spider web, and kind of put it on here. Love that idea. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a cream color, because I don't know if I want to do the stark white now, or gold shimmer. No, let's do cream. Talking myself out of it. Okay, cream. I've got Dune. Let's see here if I've got one that's already open. Custard, which is one of my favorites. Okay. And iced coffee. I'm thinking either that one. I think custard's too yellow. Okay. Oh, do any of you guys sit with your leg underneath you? I do that all the time, and then I end up having to switch my legs, and I just know it's going to cause varicose veins. It already has. You think I'd learn, but I don't. All right, iced coffee. That might be too dark. Okay. Joann's has cool. Ooh, okay. I will have to check that out, because like I said, because historically I have not been a huge Halloween lover. I don't tend to buy a lot of Halloween ribbon. If you saw my ribbon collection, you'd probably be like, yeah, right, Mia, whatever, because I have a small ribbon obsession. But so I might need to go buy a different ribbon than what I had planned for this, because this is morphing into 10 times better than I could have ever guessed. And this is a new paste, and it is creamy delicious. Oh my gosh. That is fantastic. Again, you want it like a yogurt or icing consistency. See how it's running, but it's not like just dripping, completely off. Okay. And I have a squeegee somewhere. Hold on, what did I do with my squeegee? Anybody know what I did with my squeegee? You know what, but I have another one. This is why I have oodles of squeegees. Okay, use the string. Okay, wait, she said, wait. Use the spring zing paste for the spider and the web. Do I have it? I'm like, I don't know if I got that paste. I mean, if you guys can see my pastes behind me, you'll see that I've got a ton of them. But I don't think I have the Spring Zing. I don't think I got that one in. I do have like a honeydew. So you're saying go into the family of that green, the olive green. I think that's what you're trying to lead me to, right? Lead me, grasshopper. I do have lime green and I have sage. Hold on. And parakeet. What do you think? I can't remember what the Spring Zing, I think it's a green tone, right? It's a green tone. Honeydew. All right, look guys. I'm thinking the honeydew. Let's try honeydew. If we don't like it, we can erase it, right? Okay, we are pivoting. We are gonna change it up. And if we don't like it, we'll just, you know, like I said, we'll just erase it and redo. See what you're saying. Lime green would be cool. Citrus splash. I mean, first time. Oh, thank you. Oh, hi, Lisa. Okay, yeah. So Dixie Belle is a chalk mineral paint. It's a paint. This is a paste, and so it's water soluble. So afterwards, if I wanted to take, like if I didn't like the way this looked, I could take a disinfectant wipe or take warm water and a paper towel and wipe it off and redo the design. So it's meant to be washed off if you want it to, but it's a little bit more of a paste, so it's not going to be as fluid as the paint is. But they both have chalk in them. One's just a paint, and this is considered a paste. I guess that's the best way to put it. And Dixie Belle, to be honest, they use it with the stencils and a lot of furniture refinishers. This paste is specifically formulated to go through our screen mesh transfers. So they're not so fluid that it'll cause bleed through, but it's got a little bit of thickness to it so that it doesn't bleed when you use it on a transfer. I hope that answers your question. Okay, we're gonna try the honeydew because it's got this kind of, I do love the lime green, but we're gonna, maybe I could do both. I'll do lime and honeydew. And like I said, my transfer is just about lost its sticky because I have used this bad boy so many times, which is pretty amazing considering I'm not a Halloween lover, but this transfer is just gorgeous. And so I have used it a lot. I had somebody over the other day and she put it, I think she did it on a pillow. I think Amanda did it on a pillow, the skull, and it was really pretty. If you can say Halloween designs are pretty, I don't know. And it's got some words here, so I'm gonna just kind of work around those words. All right, you guys. Now remember, what you see on top of the transfer, you're gonna see on the bottom. So if there's any streaks or really thick areas, you're gonna wanna try to clean that up because you're gonna see it when you go to lift your transfer. Which is kind of hard because it is not as sticky as it should be, or was at one time. It's lifting on me, so hopefully I didn't get too much bleed. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at, whoops, and that is kind of a yellowy green, believe it or not. It looks more yellowy green in person. I love it. Do you guys love it? Okay. So we're gonna, oh, there's that squeegee. All right, so what I'll do is I'll add the lime green one up here. Let me just clean this off really quick. And then we will, oh, my water. And then we'll do another spider web up at the top, a smaller one. Okay, so Lisa, I hope that answered your question. Oh, what did I do with my, oh, here it is. So similar products, but just used in different ways. Like you would not want to paint a dresser with our paste. It just wouldn't go as far. Now you can watercolor with it. You can water ours down, and I could have painted this pumpkin that I did on the first part of it. I could have watered down our orange and then painted that. But you wouldn't want to do like a really large piece of furniture because it just, for the money, it wouldn't be worth it. The Dixie Belle is a much better product for that. Okay. Let me just dry that off. Okay, and now let's use, I think that's the only spider web on this one. Let's use the spider web on the October 31st transfer because this is an active transfer that's still available. And I think what I'm gonna do is just do it like that. All right. And we're going to clean this squeegee because we'll use it again, and we'll use the lime green this time. And then we're gonna add a ribbon, and our ribbon's gonna end up going over a little bit of that, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so sage, lime green. I'm gonna tell you guys, so I love green. Green is one of my favorite colors. But I didn't realize how much I love this lime green until I started using it. It is such a pretty color. And I know everybody's thinking, ooh, 1980s lime green. You know, well, okay, first of all, the 80s are coming back. And second of all, it's a really pretty color. I'm always shocked at how much I end up liking what it looks like. So I'm just adding a little bit of distilled water because I haven't used it in a while. And it's been sitting, so it's still in fairly good shape, but I'm getting close to the bottom. So I just want to add a little bit of water to it to get it to be more fluid. Because if it does look like Play-Doh, then it's too thick. Okay, so this is what the lime green looks like. It's almost like, looks like it would glow in the dark. Okay, so again, actually I'm gonna tilt it because if I'm gonna find a little guy to hang off the edge, then I think this angle's better. Again, you just put it on and take off the excess. You really, oh, I just lifted the entire transfer. Ah, I just smushed it. It's because I don't have it setting. All right, hold on, guys. This is live. So you guys can see it's a little bit smudged at the top. So this is the glory of our pastes. Watch this. Yep. Just washing it off and we're gonna redo. That's how it happens. Okay, let me clean this off so that it doesn't dry on there. And then we're going to redo it now that I know my lesson learned here. Look, worked perfectly on my table, of course. And I was going to use stars, but I don't know. I'm going to make it go a little higher and wider. Okay. Also went a little off the edges there. All right. Holding my breath. Is anybody else holding their breath? Oh, that color looks fantastic. Okay, can you guys see? All right, I went off the edge there a little bit. That color is beautiful. Oh, maybe I should have done the other in the lime green too, huh? I might do it. I think I'm gonna redo it, you guys. The lime green was a great thought. It just sticks out. Almost like I said, it's almost like it's glow in the dark. It's almost like a Spider-Man's web. Okay, yep, I think we're gonna erase that other one and maybe, and redo it in the lime green. Sorry guys, that's what we're doing. Hang with me while we do this. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it, kind of helps. And then watch. This is how awesome, this is what I love about the products, is you don't like it, you erase it, and you go. I'm surprised actually I'm not bringing up some of that black paint. Sometimes that can happen when you are, if you press too hard and I didn't wait like 24 hours to, you know, when you paint something, sometimes even though it feels dry, it's not technically dry. But again, I waxed the surface, and that's why wax is really good. It helps you do that. So I have used silkscreen before using the white stuff with the paint. You would not have to do that with this paste. Also, it's never permanent. Yeah, the only time it is semi-permanent is when you spray it. So, excuse me, if I was going to put this on my front door, it would probably be okay if I had an overhang, which I do, but I would spray it with a polyacrylic spray just to protect it from wind, because it is a water-soluble substance, and it will start to degrade over time because of that because of it being water-soluble. So you can make it permanent by spraying it, and it will keep the life of it. We also have inks that you can do outdoor decor. So on my site, I did like a little home banner that has my last initial on it, like a little garden flag. And it sat out there through the storms. It sat out there through, gosh, I mean, it's been out there for months through everything. And it looks just as good as the day I put it out there, with a minor of some of my dirt that flung up on it. But the design itself is fantastic. So our inks, they just have to be heat set. I'm wondering how far down. They just have to be heat set. So as long as you do that, it should keep. I'm doing the web design a little bit different this time. I put the words falling off the page versus, or off the hat, versus angling it the way I did. Hey, Andrea. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at that. Okay, this is turning out so stinking good. I love it. And then we'll put a few little stars. I do think that will help add in a little bit in that space. And then we'll add the ribbon and we'll be done, you guys. That doesn't help my transfer. They're pretty durable though. I'll show you guys in a second here what the screen mesh. The screen mesh is really kind of the genius behind it, to be honest. Okay, so like for instance, this is the skull. That's the eye of the skull. Look, I cannot push my finger through it because there's that screen mesh there. I can't push my thumb through it. So what happens is the paste sits on top and it's still wet, and so it seeps through the screen mesh, but because it has chalk in it, it's gonna wanna dry quickly. So that's why I'm pulling up and I'm not sitting too long on it. I'm letting it, you know, because if it dries on top of the screen mesh, it's not gonna wanna push through, and then you're gonna get speckledness. So it is a little bit of a timing thing, but you figure that out, and it works really well. Okay, so here are 3 stars here. So if you're just joining me, please say hello. And yeah, I'm thinking the witch and the cat, I love them, but I think they're gonna be too much with this. I think just adding the stars, especially if we add the spider hanging off. I could do the other side with those items on it though, and we could do a totally different design. That would be kind of cool. So thank you for the idea. I do love it, but we'll have to save that one for another design. Oh my gosh. All right, so with this one, because I'm going to be using it fairly quickly, I can just lay it right back down because I can still see through that screen mesh. They're not messed up. I pulled the excess off pretty darn well. And then we're going to put 3 of them down here. I always like my odd numbers. If you guys have been watching me a while, you know I like doing things in odd numbers. Oh, of course that one fell off the edge. We'll do another one right here. And we'll clean that bottom one off. Okay. I have paste all over me. All right, and we're gonna put these down here. Wait, let's figure out a way. We'll have to move it. Okay. I'm starting to get a little messy because I've used it so many times. Okay, I'm gonna clean that up. And then we're gonna add the ribbon here. So I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do an even number here. It just looks off balanced to me. Does it look off balanced to you guys? We'll do another one to make that odd number. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm gonna show this to you. We're gonna add the ribbon because that will add a little bit of a break between this top part and this bottom part. And I'll show it to you guys. Let me clean these stars off and some of these edges where I messed up just a little bit. And we will get some of that off. Okay. Oh my gosh, if you guys have any questions, and again, if you want to join my free crafting group, just type the word craft in the comments. And you should get a link to join my free crafting group. If not, I will comment after the live with it. And if you're interested in the products or joining my team, because I have a pretty awesome team, I must say, then please message me and I'd be happy to talk to you guys about it, or type the word join in the comments and I would be happy to have that conversation with you. Okay, so now that that's clean and ready to go, we're gonna move that off to the side. We're gonna close up our paste because again, it doesn't have that chalk in it. We wanna make sure that it dries. Okay, so these are the 2 ribbons that I had. Orange and black and polka dots. So I think I'm going to do the orange and black for right now, just so that you guys can get an idea. I hope it works. If not, I'll be buying some new ribbon and we will do that. This might be a little thick, I don't know. And these may have been Dollar Tree. I think they are. Yep, these are Dollar Tree ribbons. So I don't ever usually recommend getting Dollar Tree ribbon unless you're going to be doing a small project or a quick project, because usually you don't get a whole lot on the roll. Now this seems to be a really nice sized roll, but that's just me. All right, I think I'm just going to have it go straight across. All right, so you guys will get the idea. And what we'll do is, I think this, I don't think this is longer than the board. Let's see if it went through. Nope, it's good. Okay. I know y'all are probably like, shouldn't you measure before you do that? I know. I roll the dice all the time. Okay. All right, so, all right, guys, this is my witch's hat. Super cute. And because of y'all's suggestion, I'm going to take a little bit of fishing wire or something and hang a little spider hanging down from here. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh. Type the word hat if you love this project. And then this was the one that we did when I first came on. All Dollar Tree items, including the ribbon. And like I said, I'm going to fix that darn ribbon. Actually, it might be cute if I just leave it. Hold on. See what ends up happening when we are going to just cut, and we'll just do a messy ribbon. Super cute. You don't need big old ribbons. And it adds a little bit of space, takes up a little bit of that space that we were worried about. Let's see. I could just, yeah, we'll figure this out. Again, you can do a big old ribbon, a big old pretty ribbon. You could do the refab ribbon that I did on one of my lives here recently. Super easy. It's just a layering of ribbon, and it ends up looking really cute. I did it on the bathroom signs. We made that type of ribbon when I did the bathroom signs. But there you go. Super cute, right? And then our Halloween hat. I don't know. This ribbon's not too bad. It doesn't match perfectly. It'd be better if I had a green and black or green and white, something around that would be even better. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you guys love it. Yay. I love that. Okay, so Lisa, I'll send you the links if they're not automatically being sent to you. But you guys, I am so happy that you joined me this afternoon. I truly appreciate all of your time because I know time is valuable, and I appreciate you spending a little bit of your afternoon with me. Again, if you guys have any questions or if you're watching the replay, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'd be happy to answer any questions that I can. And I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday and happy chalking and crafting. Bye.